Hi, I'm Don Singletary, and welcome to the channel. You found affordable day trading. Today's featured trade is going to be using the NASDAQ100 Micro Emini. Trades at a very affordable $2 per point. Millions of individual personal investors have changed to stock replacement investing. This is a futures product, the Micro Emini, and one of the fastest growing ways. Millions are trading these tiny contracts now. They're very affordable. And today's video will show you exactly how that works. I want to invite you to join the over 20,000 subscribers here on the channel. If you're going to trade $30,000 worth of stocks, you're going to have to put up at least $15,000. But today you're going to see me put up $462 to trade over $30,000 worth of stock equity replacement. 60 to 1. 60 to 1. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's another YouTube video where some guy or lady is telling you all the great, wonderful news, and you expect to find out what the price tag is going to be later in the video. Well, I don't do that. I've never done that, and I won't do that. The only thing I sell on the channel is a book that cost under $20 that over 25,000 people have bought and used to learn how to day trade the Micro Emini. I've got over 160 live trade videos here on the channel for you to see, and they're all absolutely free. And also 2 beginners list, 4 10-minute videos on each of those. Those are also free on the channel. And the only thing I sell, like I said, is my book here on the channel. And you really got to learn about stock replacement value investing. It's the new thing. Time to put away the mule wagon and move to the modern times. The stock replacement value investments are going to do for the personal investor what the iPhone did to a phone call. I remember those times for the last 50, 60 years where the insurance man or the financial planner would come over and camp out on your kitchen table after Tuesday night dinner, stay there for an hour, totally confuse you, tell you, well, you can't understand it, but we have experts. I love you. I'm going to take care of you. So give me all your money and I'll put it in a place where you can't touch it for 40 or 50 years, and if you live to be 65, you can have it back with interest. Now, all you got to do is sign the paper right there and give me a blank check. The featured trade this time, we're going to be trading the NASDAQ100 Micro Emini. Now, the day is Monday. It's July 10th on this trade, and Wednesday, 2 days forward from the trade you're about to see, is the next Fed meeting, and it's one of those mystery things where the market pauses for a couple of days before the Fed announces their interest rate decisions on Wednesday. And we're going to see that lackluster type trading in the chart. Let's bring it up. Now, just to clarify, it's the uncertainty of what the Fed's going to do on Wednesday that makes it slow trading on Monday and Tuesday of this same week. The market opens at 9:30. I'm going to get into the trade, as you see, at 11:58, a couple of minutes before noon. Now, I'm looking at the big picture, first of all, from 8 a.m. until almost noon when I'm going to put the trade on. The trend has been down. We can see that in the candlesticks, and also it's reflected in the downward motion in the red and green lines on the MACD. I see another couple of interesting things on the chart too. 3 times at 8, around 9:45, and then again at 10:45. There's price resistance from above. There are more sellers than buyers up there around that, where the purple line is, around that 15,200 mark up there. I'm also glancing down at the MACD, the red arrow pointing down there. Looks like after a little fake out, both the lines finally went below zero. I don't have to have it as a rule, as a guideline. That's helpful to see that because it indicates waning momentum and a continuation of the downtrend. And then again, inside the red circle there, the MACD, the green line's below the red line, and they're both below the zero line again. Not a hard rule, but it's a good confirmation that the downtrend could continue. Now remember, because of the Fed meeting announcements coming up in 2 days, I have a strong suspicion the market's going to maintain this lackluster that it's experiencing at the moment. And this is the part of the trade right here, right now, where I decide how much money am I going to risk on this trade? Where am I going to put the stop loss order? Now, I say it all the time. This is a risky category of trading. It's risky type of trading. So you're not using, you're not going to put the farm up for sale based on this bet we're about to make. I'm guessing most of you have played a hand or two of poker in your life. Well, this is the point in Texas Hold'em where you have to decide how much to bet. You've seen some of the cards, but now it's time to make a decision. Get some skin in the game. So I'm going to zoom in right here and decide whether to hold them or whether to fold them. Now I feel like I've been dealt a pretty good hand here, so I won't have to risk too much. Look at the three most recent candlesticks. They all topped out there just below 15,140. Now currently, as you see in the red, the market is trading 15,127. After seeing this, I decided to put my stop between 15,135 and 140. So I chose 15,137. So I decided to risk 10 points. That's $20 and not a penny more. Let me say it a different way. I studied what was happening and I decided I would not want to be in this trade if I'm wrong and the price goes back up to 140 or higher. So I picked 15,137 and drew the line right there. Remember this, your only job when the trade is placed is to reduce the risk. That's it. So I have my tasty trade mouse out. I'm clicking and dragging with that left mouse button, and I'm pulling that stop loss price down. I'm already trading down to about 15,119. So I decided to move that stop as far down as I can and still give the trade just a tiny bit of room to breathe. If you've been watching my trading videos here on the channel, you know what I just did. This is a free trade now. Now, nothing's free, I know that, but my stop is below where I shorted the contract. So it means I can't lose any money, not even a penny. And the price is still going down, 15,113. I take that tasty trade mouse, hold that left mouse button down and drag that stop order down. This time, I'm going all the way down to 15,118 and a half. Locks in $19. It's the worst thing can happen to me on this trade is that I make $19. You have to put mitigating the risk as your number one priority. It's the only thing during a trade you actually have control of. The market is totally impersonal. You can't tell it what to do. I got my mouse out again. I'm holding down that left mouse button and dragging that stop order down to lock in even more money. $29 now, 14 and a half points is what I have as unrealized gain. I don't like that term, unrealized gain. That money, that $29 is one mouse click away from being in my account. And hey, I'm not giving it back. When I put that stop order down there at 15,113 and a half, I decided right then that $29 is mine. You see, if you're going to control risk during a trade, the only thing you have control over, you have to learn to make decisions, snap decisions, sometimes and fast. You're going to be forced to make decisions all the time before you have all the facts. Some of those decisions you make are going to be wrong, but I know I got $29 whatever happens. That's the way you got to play it. Look, the odds are you're not going to make a whole week's pay trading at $2 a point. That's just not in the odds. Happens, but not often. You got to keep it real, and the only way you will learn that is experience and practice. About a minute ago in this trade, I had moved my target price down to 15,096 and a quarter. I just took the mouse and moved that target price out of the way down there. Nothing was calculated about that particular figure. Now I just did a freeze frame on you here because there's something I want to show you. This entire trade took place in about 2.5 minutes. I highlighted that in yellow. Now watch this. All the candlesticks on this page happened in about 2 hours. This entire trade only took about 2 minutes. Now I wanted to show you the comparison for one reason and one reason only. I want you to think about how very important trade selection is. You don't need to be making 10 to 20 trades every couple of hours. You'll just be feeding the commission monster. It's really true. Trading happens more between your ears than actually on the charts. I need your help. If you want to see another video like or similar to the one you saw today, please click the like button. I tally those and it helps me decide what content to put in the future videos. Hit that subscribe button and the alarm bell and you'll be notified each time we put up the new videos. What an interesting trade today. I'm glad you were here. I'm Don Singletary, and I hope every day is a payday for you. Thank you.